Alrighty, boys. You've seen it here. That's what a perfect day of fishing looks like. Woo! When it comes together like that, you'll be riding that high all day long. High on life. Can't beat that. Woo! Oh, you guys hear that ice singing? This is a beautiful day. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Snap and Catch It here. We're just now getting to the lake. We're gonna do a little bit of crappie fishing today. The date is February 29th, 2024. We're gonna be going for crappies only. Here in Minnesota, the season for walleye, pike, and bass has closed. It won't be open for about another 2 months. I was out here 3 nights ago and I smacked them. It was too dark. I got it on film, but it's too dark to see anything. So we'll see if we can't replicate it today when it's a little bit lighter out. We'll catch you guys out on the water. Our first hole of the day. It's always exciting. Alrighty, guys. So we're gonna be sending that Yo-Zuri little ripper down. This is gonna be to call in the crappie. The rattle on this thing is crazy. It really draws a lot of attention. We're gonna drop that down to see if we can't call them in. We're fishing in 12 feet of water here. We'll get the Vexlar set up, see if we're marking any fish yet or not. 3 in the afternoon here. I just got off work, decided to come out and do a little bit of fishing, see what we can do. Call them in with this guy right here. Oh, there's a few marks. Alrighty. We'll just leave that guy dead sticking there for a second. Next lure we're gonna drop down. It's gonna be a small tungsten jig. It's kind of like an oil spill color. Oh, let's see here. Let me see if I can't show that to you guys. Let's see, right there. That's what it looks like. We're gonna go ahead and rip this old piece of beaver tail off of it if we can. This stuff is super tough, hard to get off the hook. That's why I like it so much, actually. Tried it out for actually had success on the beaver tail for the first time, like I said 3 nights ago. This is what we're using for bait, the beaver tail. It's real beaver tail. Go ahead and put a new piece of that on here. Let's see here. It is a little bit windy. I'm probably going to end up having to put the auger back in the sled to help keep the camera from blowing away. Man, this stuff smells just like the earth, like dirt, you know? Alright, we got that guy hooked up on there. We'll go ahead and drop it down the hole. Oh, almost stepped on my rod there. That wouldn't have been good. Get dropped on down here. Hopefully we can pick this up in the Vexlar. Looks like we are. Exactly what we want. We're not really seeing a whole lot of action yet on the Vexlar. Sitting here trying to call them in using the little ripper. Let me show you guys what that is. It's by Yo-Zuri. The rattle on this guy is ridiculous. It's tipped with 3 pieces of beaver tail. It's a beautiful day out. I only got about 2 hours to fish before I gotta go home and make dinner for the kids. A few little marks on the screen maybe. Kind of hard to tell. Not very big, they'd be like minnows. Whoa. Woo. I don't know if you guys just heard that, but the ice just cracked underneath me. It's a little bit freaky. Luckily we're on about a foot of ice. It's super cold, so we're actually building ice. It's about 20 degrees out right now. Luckily the wind's not too horrible. Got another fisherman coming out onto the lake here. He's got the spud bar out. The ice was pretty bad about 5 days ago. We were getting down to about 6 inches of ice. It's gotten a lot thicker. over a foot now. See how this gentleman... It's always smart to be safe on the ice though when you don't know the conditions. That's what we want to see out here. I remember the first time I ever went ice fishing. It was with my great-great-grandpa, Leonard Ortman. He's a great man. And it was out in Colorado. And my dad, he's never been ice fishing. He was so upset at my grandpa for taking me out onto the water. But ever since then, I've been hooked. And I hope we can make it happen today so I can show you why. Alrighty guys, we're gonna go ahead and try switching it up a little bit. We're gonna pop the beaver tail off of this little ripper. See if maybe it's affecting the action. This is some older beaver tail from last trip that I never took off the hook, so it's kind of rock hard. So I'm sure that's not helping. 'Cause I don't hear it chattering like I usually do. Wow, I mean, this stuff is just crazy to get off the hook. Ooh. We'll go ahead and drop her back on down. Alrighty guys, we're gonna go ahead and try moving spots. We don't have a whole lot of time today, so we gotta find the fish fast. We're not gonna move too far. Maybe about, oh, I'd say 50 feet. 60 maybe. It's a spot that's been producing pretty good for a while now. We'll see if it's still producing. We're actually about 10 feet away from another gentleman's permanent shelter. Real nice guy. Talked to him a few times. I'd like to build a shelter like that. He's actually, he told me it's built out of 1x2s and a canvas tarp. Super light, he said. I think we're gonna need to invest in one of those for next year. Next lure put down, see what depth we're fishing at. Alrighty, we're fishing in about 12 feet of water. We're already marking fish down there. That's a good sign. Some big marks. I'll show you what that looks like real quick. I don't know if you guys can see that there. See those marks moving off the bottom? Those are fish. Let's see if we can't get into them. That's why it's so important to stay moving, you know? If you're not catching them, that's why I don't bring the hut out a lot. Because you really got to move to find the fish. I'm going to drop down with that oil-colored little tungsten jig tipped with some beaver tail first. There's some good marks down there. I think we're gonna get some action here pretty quick. If they're hungry, they'll hit it. Oh yeah. Fish on. That's why it's so important to stay active. Oh, it came off. Let's drop back down quick. Right now, guys, it's hard to tell. There we go, we got one on. Oh, it came off again, son of a bitch. Alrighty, let me make sure the tip of the hook is exposed good here. Alright, let's get back down there. Oh god, we're not doing too good. 2 missed hook sets. Let's see. Fish on. We're not gonna lose this one. Beautiful. You know, I wasn't gonna keep them, but now that we've found them, I think we're gonna go ahead and keep a few. See if we can't get ourselves a limit. I'm gonna drop back down, stay on the school. I'll show you guys that fish here in a minute. The fish are still right there. This is exciting, guys. This is what crappie fishing's all about. Oh, we had one on, we missed it. See, they're biting real light. Oh gosh, missed another one. They're just real lightly hitting it. Oh, we got one on. Heck yeah, guys. That's what I love about this beaver tail, is you don't have to constantly put them back on. Let me see here. Let me make sure you guys are seeing this. All right, we're gonna get dropped back down. Wow, growing up in Colorado trout fishing, you never really get to experience this back-to-back action. I mean, it is something crazy. Let's see. Oh, there's another one. Alrighty, guys, we found him. We're in the spot. That's why, like I said, that's why it is so important. I mean, we only moved maybe, what? 50, 60 feet, and we are in them. We're gonna let that guy go. He's actually a little bit of a, we'll keep him, why not? Just drop him down. I don't mind keeping crappie because they're so easy to clean. I mean, just real easy to fillet, especially when they're this size. Perfect eaters. Let's see, let's drop back down. The school's definitely starting to try to leave. Oh, it's right there. All those fish, I haven't actually felt them hit it. It's just when I go to jig it again that the fish is on. It's almost like they're swimming with it in their mouth. Like, see right there, I didn't even feel the hit. I mean, oh God, guys. Thank you. I've been wanting to share this with you for a while. Alrighty, we're gonna get dropped back down. When you're catching them this good, there's no point in using 2 rods because you won't be able to, it's hard to handle 1 rod. Oh, hey guys, we got another one on. Wow, we are gonna limit out here really quick. Oh, you gotta love a quick release. We might end up doing here is making a fish live well so I can start culling out some of the smaller ones. Oh, coming right up to it. Like I said, you almost have to try to set the hook to see if they're on. I need to get my dad and brother out here so they can experience this. Wow, fish on again. Oh. Woo! I mean, look at that. We already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the ice. They're still flopping. Let's get back down and stay on this school. We're catching them so fast we might not even need the live well to start culling them. Want to get up to our limit of 10 first though, for sure. A little bit of a bigger mark on the screen now. Hopefully we can get a few nicer sized ones. but these are perfect eaters. They're sitting right in about 11 feet of water, only a foot off the bottom. It's kind of weird. I would have expected the fish to be in like 30 feet of water this time of year with the weed beds dying off and it depleting the oxygen, but they've been in 12 feet. It's just like that, guys. The school is turned off. I can still see some marks down there. They're hanging real close. Oh, there was just a hit. We just missed one. Oh my God. This is what fishing is all about. You know, I was really debating on if I wanted to go home and take a nap or come out here and catch some fish, and it's worth it when you start catching them. I mean, this will make my week right here. We're gonna try dead sticking it for a minute. See if we can't get them to commit to bite. I'm just watching my line because they bite so subtly. Give it a little wiggle. Maybe raise it up above their head a little bit. See if I can't get them to follow it up and commit. Oh, you guys hear that ice singing? This is a beautiful day. Oh, we got one on. Just like that, boys. It's a nicer one. All right, we only need 2 more to start calling. See what we can't do. We're gonna drop our second rod down. I got a pink tungsten jig here with this little little bead on the end of it. We'll go ahead and tip that with a piece of beaver. Crappies seem to really like the color pink, so that's why I chose that jig specifically, knowing we were going for crappie today. We only need 3 more fish to have a limit, but it would be nice to cull some of those littler guys out. Also, with the fresh beaver tail, that might help too, put some new scent in the water. I guess I don't know how long that scent really lasts for this guy, because it's never going to come off the hook. Ooh, we got another one. Well, this one's a little bit nicer. Feeling some drag there. A little bit of a harder fighter, I guess. All right, we need 1 more fish on the ice and we can officially start culling. Well, actually, I think we're good to start culling now. We don't want to have our limit and then still be fishing. We're going to go ahead and start culling them now, which is always fun. You don't get to do that a whole lot of times. Down there, do they want to commit though? Oh, we had one. Let's see. I don't think I hooked him good enough to scare him. Probably just upset him a little bit. Oh, there we go. Oh my God, guys. This one's the biggest one we've caught so far. What we'll do is this guy's our biggest one. I think our littlest one is right here. Just got this guy a second ago. He should be good to go back down the hole. And off he goes. Alrighty, let's see if we can't cull him out again. It looks like our school left us. It's alright now though. We got 9 fish on the ice, so I'm a happy camper here. That last fish we caught was the biggest one of the day so far. The school's left, honestly guys, we might leave too. Go home, clean these up, and maybe take a nap before I have to make it in. The only thing that would make this better would be if my dad was out here to experience it with me. He's terrified of the ice, but I'm gonna get him to go out one of these days. I'm gonna finish on a high note. I think I'm gonna call it a day. That is exactly what I wanted. Go ahead here, we'll get our stuff picked up. Let me show you all the fish here on the ice. Yeah, buddy. Woo, woo. That's a full limit right there. Man, hopefully that school comes back in here real quick. If it does, I wouldn't mind showing you guys one more fish. Left for right now, but this is the biggest one so far. I don't know if you can get a scale of that. Pretty nice size. Since the school's left, what we're gonna go ahead and try to do is we're gonna drop down our little ripper. This thing rattles like crazy, and see if we can't go ahead and call them back in. You'd be amazed at how well this works. Let me go ahead here and double count my fish, make sure I'm not over the limit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alrighty, like I said, the limit on this lake is 10, so we're looking good. Good to start calling. Hopefully we can catch one quick, so otherwise that'll, if we can't call the school back in, that'll kind of remove our option of being able to call them, because the fish will be dead. It's alright though, I'm happy. This is what I wanted. Nice fast day, full limit. Yeah, you know what guys? I think we might just be done for the day. They come and they come and they turn off just as fast as they come. Let's see. Call back into the little ripper here. Bounce it off the bottom a little bit. Stir up that mud. Wow, fishing just doesn't get any better than this, guys. I'd really like to catch at least one more so I can leave with a full limit here. I got greedy trying to cull him. Should have just kept that last little guy. It's alright though, maybe we'll catch him next time or next year when he's good 14, 15 inch crappie. Alrighty guys, I think we're gonna have to go ahead and call it. Finish on a high note. I'm ecstatic. I can't wait to get home, fillet these guys up. They might actually end up in the frying pan tonight. Oh, doesn't get much better than that. Well, alrighty boys, you've seen it here. That's what a perfect day of fishing looks like. Woo. When it comes together like that, you'll be riding that high all day long. High on life. Can't beat that. Woo.